Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to DHES TV News. Happy Women's History Month. This is B-Week, Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. And I am Mr. Thompson with today's announcements. Teachers, please read your staff announcements. Shout out to all who participated in the Mask on Monday. Pandas, are you prompt and present? Have you been participating in the March Attendance Challenge? Pandas, are you ready for Mission Shamrock? It's March. Our theme for the month of March is courage. Join us as we celebrate Women's History Month. Welcome Genesis Romano as she leads us through the Pledge of Allegiance and the District Heights Panda Pledge. And get fit as Mr. Jeffries leads us through the Get Fit Minute. Shout out to everyone who participated in Mask on Monday. DHES Panda family, it's March. Have you been participating in the March Attendance Challenge? Every day we will shout out the classes with the highest attendance percentage in each grade. If you want your class to be shouted out on the morning announcements, make sure you are prompt and present every day. And now, shout outs for Monday, 3/22/21. Pre-K and kindergarten, Miss Bacani's, Miss Beasley, and Miss Burt's class. First grade, Miss Anderson's class. Second grade, Miss Brown's class. Third grade, Miss Hooks' class. Fourth grade, Mr. Smith's class. And fifth grade, Mr. Butler's class. Congratulations to the winners. Keep showing up so we can shout you out.
Good morning, District Heights Elementary School. It is your attendance team here to tell you about the highest attendance for last week.
The highest attendance percentage for last week, we have Miss Bacani's class, Miss de Guzman's class, Miss Jones' class, Miss Hook's class, Mr. Smith's and Dr. Johnson's class, Miss Clee's class. And the superstars for last week, for the primary, we have Miss Bacani's class. And for intermediate, we have Miss Clee's class.
And remember, attendance matters.
Calling all Mission Possible agents. Calling all Mission Possible agents. Are you ready for Mission Shamrock? Mission Possible Shamrock. Wednesday, March 24th, 2021 from 1 p.m. to 1:55 p.m. Check in your Google Classroom for your invitation.
courage is probably the strength to do something you've never done before. My name is Johnny Romano, and I am 9 years old, and I live in Galveston, Texas. I was diagnosed with leukemia in 2005. I didn't really know what was going on, so I kind of felt a little scared, but not too scared.
Everything Johnny does shows courage. I remember when he was first diagnosed, he just wanted to know when he could go skateboarding again.
I like to skateboard because I like to go fast, and it just feels cool when you're in the air and doing tricks. If you're trying a new trick, it might be kind of scary at first. You know you're gonna fall. But then once you try it a couple times, you kind of get used to it. I had never done a cutout as big as that one, and I kept clipping and clipping and clipping. It took me forever to make it, but I finally did it. And I'm pretty stoked about that.
You know, every time he goes out there and competes, he's showing an incredible amount of courage. I think that's what so inspired the skateboard companies to use him as a role model.
We went to the Make-A-Wish Foundation at Southside Skate Park, and I met Jim Tebow, the owner of Deluxe, and he was like, if we make him a board, because I was going through real hard chemo, do you think you would feel better? And my dad was like, sure. So he made me 5 boards, and then he said, well, these boards turned out really cool. Do you mind if we put them in a few shops?
The company donates the proceeds to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Last year, I was able to make $6,000 for Make-A-Wish.
Well, today Johnny's here for his spinal tap.
A spinal tap is when they stick a needle in your spine and take fluid out and see if there's any cancer cells.
We know that leukemia can spread to the lining of the brain and the spinal fluid.
Just the thought of getting a needle stuck in your spine is kind of freaky to me, but the doctors here are really nice and they take really good care of me. I don't really think about how scary it is. I just think about I'm gonna get this over with.
If your classmate has cancer or one of your friends, they're still that same little girl or boy that you knew before they got cancer. And what they need more than anything else is strength and support and friendship and love.
Whether I'm doing a new skateboard trick or I'm here in the hospital getting chemo or something, I don't really think about how scary it is. I just think about I'm gonna land this or I'm gonna get this over with.
Eugenie Clark began her fascination with fish at an early age. As a young girl, she spent hours at the New York Aquarium, discovering her life's dream. Nicknamed the Shark Lady, this lady scientist has pioneered shark research around the globe and below the 7 seas. Eugenie never relented in her struggle to establish herself as a marine scientist in a male-dominated field, and eventually received her PhD in zoology in 1950. This world-renowned shark expert was the founding director of the Cape Hayes Marine Laboratory in Florida from 1955 to 1967. Now known as the Mote Marine Laboratory, it is known worldwide for its extensive research on the behavior and intelligence of sharks. In 1968, Eugenie became a zoology professor with the University of Maryland. Her infectious enthusiasm for her subject made her a popular instructor before she retired in 1992 as Professor Emerita. She was the chief scientist on several National Geographic projects that have included over 70 dives in deep-sea submersibles. She has shared her excitement of her research in scientific journals, magazine articles, and 3 popular books. An inspiration for young women, this mother of 4 has paved the way for young scientists to follow in her footsteps.
What is your name, please?
My name is Eugenie Clark.
And now it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand, place your right hand over your heart, and follow along as Genesis Umana leads us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and for liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing, raise your right hand, and follow along as Genesis leads us to the District Heights Panda Pledge.
Today at District Heights, I pledge to do my best. I will be prepared. I will be respectful. I will show integrity. I will be determined to excel. Today at District Heights, I will be great.
And now it's time for the Get Fit Minute with Mr. Jeffries. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to DHES TV News. It's a good day to have a good day, so have a good day. Bye-bye now.